My name is Sara and Amber, and I've been a CASA volunteer for about 4 years. Actually, I first heard about CASA when I was in college. I was a Kappa Alpha Theta, and it's always been on my radar, and it was through my COVID experience that I decided to finally get involved in the organization that was important to me. One of the most rewarding parts has been the impact that I can make and the difference that I can see that I make in the children and the families that are navigating a very often challenging time in a dynamic, complex child welfare system. It's something that I can see the difference that I can make in removing obstacles and roadblocks with, at times, just very little effort, because they need someone there that can speak up for them and ensure that their needs are met. Just this week, for example, the case that I'm working on with 4 little kids that are needing some behavioral therapy, the behavioral therapist needed to be moved to a different part of the city. And we were told that they couldn't have therapy until such time as a new therapist was found in another month or so. And so I asked some questions, recommended that we look at both having the therapist visit school as well as making them aware of their new home. They had just moved, and the supervisor came back with a solution to bring on board a temporary therapist until someone new was found, recognizing that the progress that the kids had made were more important than that challenge of this temporary solution and somebody commuting a longer distance to get to those kids. So I work full-time, and this is an obstacle that got in the way and stopped me from looking into CASA for a long period of time. And I wish it hadn't, because now I can see where I can balance full-time work with my CASA volunteer work, because there's a lot of flexibility. I can send emails, text, make phone calls at a time that works for me during the day or in the evenings. There are times when often if you're visiting the children or going to the homes, those are in the afternoons after school or on the evenings and weekends. I found it to be very manageable and a lot more flexibility than maybe I initially thought. And I would encourage anyone to kind of move past those obstacles and things that get in their way of looking into this organization, because it can be done.